Okay, so I'm going to be walking, going. I don't know why today I've tied. I didn't tie it the right way and it's disturbing me. I need to try to fix it. Yeah. So, this whole month, this month of June, my camera, like this month of June, I'm asking myself, what can I do for a living? That's the question that is on my mind. Like I really need to find something to do. I really need to find it. I really need to find that's something to do, right? I really need to find it. I don't know if I should believe in spirits. Like my ancestors. My ancestors, I don't know. They think that they say that ancestors are real and all that. I feel like my ancestors are not real. When they died, everything, because I would have called upon them, my ancestors, not to help me. I don't want to be helped. Yes, it's good to be helped. Like I was saying, it's really good to be helped. And I need to call on to my ancestors too. But my ancestors is very sad that they can't hear me. Once you are gone, you are gone. There's nothing like I don't think there's nothing like this eternal life and all that. I don't think so. Because like we are all animals, right? We are all animals and we the human beings our conscious grows, right? I think everything is just there to hide the fact that you are no longer there anymore. So my ancestors, they can't help me. I would love to call on to God. I don't know, man, about God. I just know that I believe in God. But I don't know about God for sure. I really don't know. Because I'm always asking God. This whole year I've been praying. Asking God. Because my condition is very bad. Terrible. I wish you can see the shoes that I'm wearing. The shoes are torn. And I have to wear them every day. Let me show you. Like, you can see that shoe. I don't know if you can see it. You can see it. There's a shoe that I'm wearing. It's so torn. Like, torn. But I have to just wear it because it's the shoe that I'm having. One pair of shoe. It's the pair of shoe that I'm having. So that's why I'm saying my condition is really terrible. I went to the church and they chased me away. I'll try to go to the mosque. Yeah, I remember when I was in school, I went to the mosque and they chased me away from the mosque too. So, I don't know where to find God. Because those places, the churches, they chased me. The mosque, they chased me. I'm not obedient. Yes, I'm not obedient because I'm not controllable. I've been controlled all my whole life. So I don't want anybody to control me again. So unemployment is very harsh. Harsh. Unemployment is very harsh because you look at the road. The road is having traffic with cars. Means it's normal to have a car. It's not about even a car, but it's okay. So today I tried again running. I've been trying all the time, every time. So this month, June, even though I'm unemployed, even though I don't have that physical money in my pocket, I'll know that I have something that they can't buy me with money. That training at least, whenever I feel like life is hitting me so bad, life is so unfair to my life, then I remember that I'm able to train, to run. I feel like, yes, life, do me what you want, but I know that I've worked for that, like that running. You can't take it away from me. Yes, life has tried to make me sick. My legs are always hurting me when I'm running. They are always hurting me. My legs. But this month, I want to leave our home area and I get my own place. But for the time that I will still be home, I'm gonna be training. Like training every day. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm gonna train and train and train and train until my mind opens up. Like until my mind sends me something. That's what I want. My mind to send me something that can help me. Because I think I have to depend on my mind only right now. Because because everything that I thought I would depend on is so, and it's very scary. Like sometimes I feel like even I can't depend on my mind because my mind, come on, like come on. But it's okay. So today I'm going to be very hungry. I left home when I'm hungry. But I'm going to do this crazy idea. It's crazy because it's very crazy because you can't tell it to anybody else and they understand. I can't even understand it to me myself. Why would I even tell it to another person? But I'm just going there. So I'm going to spend the whole day hungry till this time around here. It's 3 p.m. No, it's 4 p.m. So I will have to eat by like 12 a.m. there. The next day, that's when I expect to get something to eat. But right now, I'm just going. So, I pass by in the city, like, this is the city. When I'm filming here, people be staring at me. I would love to film better, but I don't want to cause attention and all that. I love to keep it like this. That's the way that I want to keep it. So I'm going to walk this distance. I don't know if it's for 1 hour. Yeah, this distance is for like 1 hour. And I'm going to walk it till I reach that place where I have to be uploading this video and some other video that I have with me. But of course it's not about even the videos anymore. It's about me coming to the city. I love coming to the city, man. I love coming here. Like, I really love. Because when I come to the city, it makes me like feel like my life, at least. I look at the way these other people treat their lives. the norm of working. Yes, I work too. I work on this YouTube. Though it's not paying me, but I work. But I need to work on something that can send me some money in my pocket. Oh God, God, I'm not in position to judge you, Almighty Allah. Almighty Allah, let me ask you this question. When was the last time you put money into my pocket? Almighty Allah. Almighty Allah, the Muslims praise you so much. Almighty Allah, the Muslims praise you so much. Almighty Allah, when was the last time you put money into my pocket? When was it? Why do you treat me like this? I know I'm not a good person, but why do you have to treat me like this for sure? Why? I feel like you're so unfair, Almighty Allah. You're so unfair. I'm not in position to tell you that, but I've asked you a question. When was the last money you put into my pocket? You don't remember too. I don't remember too. Like, there's some noise there. I need to be crossing. I need to be heading this side. I find myself like I'm comfortable filming from this side because the other side had music and I had to just like go. I was saying it's been a long time since I had some money. I don't know what amount of money you think I last had, but it's been a long time since I had money. Even zero. I've been having zero money for now. I don't know. It's now 2 months. 2 months. No, it's not 2 months. The last time I had some money. It's now 2 months. But the money, it's been now like 4 years. 5 years. I don't know. My whole life. I'm 27. But my whole life I didn't have any money. Even at school I used to... What is paining me the most is at school I used I used to spend the whole days hungry because I didn't have money, and those kids used to mock us and laugh at us. Those rich kids, rich parents' kids. That's the right way. So I thought like this is just school. I can just be there. I don't care. But what is paining me now, I'm also in this reality after school, but I'm still not having money. Why? Why, man? This is not the life that I expected, for sure. And this is not the life that I want. This is not the life that I want, for sure. No? So, struggling every day, yes. Men are meant to struggle, but not at my level, man. Everybody laughs at me. They think I'm crazy. Yeah, maybe I'm crazy. Why do I have... Because everybody is thinking I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. What proves that I'm not crazy? I'm not having any money. That proves that I'm crazy. When they meet me and they look at the way I'm dressed, my clothes are not new clothes. They are not new. They are old clothes. Very old. And I've been wearing the same clothes for, I don't know, can't even remember the time that I've been wearing these clothes. So when they meet me and they look at me, they say that this guy is crazy, man. Because good looking anymore. Yes, I run every day, but I feel so bad about myself. I wish I can do something for myself. I would have done it. This camera of mine too. Like, I was saying, like, I wish that guy that, like, I laugh because those guys make me happy. They are so physical, and it kinda gives them relief. I don't know. They feel happy. Yeah. So, like, I tell you all that because I want to be honest with myself, man. Maybe there's something that I'm not noticing. Why is my life like this? Why? You can't explain to everybody that you are like this because you are working on your YouTube channel. So for how long are you going to work on that YouTube channel, which is not even giving you a single coin? You mean you're taking that seriously? That should be just a hobby. That's what somebody was telling me, like, this YouTube channel is just a hobby. But this hobby is very expensive, man, because I have to shoot the video. So like this video is going to be 1 hour. That's 1 hour time for sure. You think that's 1 hour? That 1 hour, I just wrote that 1 hour there, like writing. It is 1 hour of real. So I had to be shooting that 1 hour. So that time already is occupied. Then after, I have to find a way of uploading the video. So a hobby is like this, very expensive hobby. So, I don't know, but I wish I knew a way to double up, because I've been telling myself, like, you need to double up. Like, I've been telling myself, like, you need to do more. I can do this YouTube channel, and then I do the reality part. But the reality part is very hard for me to find. The reality part is very hard for me. Man, living in Africa, it's like, it's hell if you don't have anywhere to start from. Like that guy was telling me, he wants to get out of Uganda. Like most of the youth in Uganda, their dream is to get out. Most of their dream is to get out, to leave this country and go. But this is our own country, man. We shouldn't be like the option that we are having in our lives is to leave this country. I feel so bad. Feel so bad for sure. Imagine, like that guy was telling me, his only hope is to leave this country, Uganda. Like I was asking him now, man, what's your plan? Because I'm also struggling very hard. Nobody knows the way that I'm struggling. Not my parents. I don't have friends like friends. I have some few friends, but we are not that close. But nobody knows the way that I'm struggling. And nobody needs to know, because it's my own business, right? But I've been doing this YouTube. So, I want to leave the country too. If I get an opportunity, I leave, for sure. But that guy was asking him, so man, what are you going to do about it? And he was telling me, he wants to leave the country. So how is he going to do it? Because like to leave the country, you have to have even some money. Like those guys were telling me, I went to a job recruitment. Is it called a recruitment? Yeah. And they were telling me I need 4M for them to connect me and I leave this country, Uganda, and I go to Dubai to Dubai, and the available jobs in Dubai are cleaning. Uh, what are the available jobs? But they are telling me mostly cleaning jobs. That's what they were telling me. But you need 4M. Imagine, like, the place where I went to look for 4M. Do you know 4M in Uganda? 4M. I don't know how many. I don't know how many dollars it is. But 4M in Ugandan currency, it's little money, right? But not to everybody. Not to everybody. So like, but I feel very good when these people find me vlogging. I feel like this is work. This is a part of the work of the video. So this video, somebody had to be there to shoot this video. And this somebody is me. So I had to be working in real life. Yeah? All these people are looking at me, but it's good. I love it. Because they will know that part of me that, oh, that's the guy that we met when he was filming. Yeah. I feel like, but most of them tell me that, here, be very careful, they will steal your phone and all that. The other night, that guy didn't even try. He did it, but he just failed to steal my phone. But I tied my phone on my hand. I tied my phone on my hand, so I try to be protective. But to be serious, I know I have talked of this for almost a year. People tell you, you can start a business if you change your mindset. The other day I found a border guy. And he was telling me about my mindset. And he was telling me how he makes some money from driving a border. But me, I'm not good in driving a border. I'm not good in driving a car. Yes, my father is a driver. He's been driving his whole life. But the time that I got to drive a car, I knocked. And from that day, I don't like driving cars. I love them, but I don't like driving. I don't just like driving. Because I don't want the drama that comes with it. I just don't like it. But so that guy was telling me he's making a lot of money from driving a border. And I was like, I'm happy for you if you are making some money, man, because everybody wants to make money. You think I don't like to make money? You really think I don't like to make money? You really think I don't like? You think I don't have things that I want? You think I don't have needs? I have needs. And the most basic need that I want is food. To be able to eat. But I spend the whole day hungry, not eating. Do you think what will happen to my health? Man, I don't like these guys are talking about Jesus every day, every time, man. I don't like it, man, anymore. It's not funny to me anymore, these guys. They are talking of Jesus every day. You find them on the road. If those guys are doing it for real, let it be real. But if those guys are faking in Jesus, like all these churches you see around, they are faking in Jesus, man. They get money from churches and all that. It's a business to them. They don't care. Jesus, man, you and your people, man, you are so bad. You don't care about anything else. All you care about is playing with people's minds, right? I don't like it because I find it a lot and I just don't like it most of the times. I don't know. So I need to cool up. I don't want to get involved in those issues. but I was feeling bad because I just was feeling bad. That's it. And when I'm feeling bad, I don't want to talk. Because when I talk, I mostly talk negative. And I don't want to be a negative person because I was a negative person for so long. And it affected me and the people I was around with. I don't want to be that kind of person anymore. I don't want to be that kind of person anymore. I just want to be a different person. But this life, man, you try. It's not about life, it's about countries, man. We blame life, yet these countries, man. This country have a president who's been here for 40 years. What do you expect of a country like this? So most of the youths in this country, they want to live. They leave this country and they go to other countries. And we leave this country for the people that are benefiting from this country. I support them, man. You can't live. Fuck Uganda. Fuck being a Uganda. I'm sorry. I don't want to use that word. The community guidelines. But Uganda is a beautiful country. Just that it's very hard, man, to survive. It's easy to survive because the cost of living is not that high. The cost of living is very high in some other places, but you can find when the cost of living is very low in some other places. But I don't know what we want. We just want, I don't know, we call it jobs? No, I don't want to call it jobs. I think I should be passing the other side. Like I'm very late. I'm very late by the way that I'm walking. It's like, so these guys have already worked. I admire. So they come every day here in the main town. Hey. So they come here in the main town every day. They come here in the main town every day and they get money. Oh my God, it's amazing. I wish I knew that way. My dad has been a driver. He's been a driver his whole life. But what is very sad, he's been driving for that company. But what is very sad, he can't put us on. So his driving helps him only. You see, his job helped him only because he can't put us on. He can't connect us to anything that we can do. Me and my brother, we are all grown and we are all staying at home. We are just there. We don't know how we are going to start our lives. But my dad has been driving, but he can't pass it on to us. He can't. So in Africa, there's a mentality that you have to fight for yourself. Why would you bring somebody into life and you know that I won't ever do that to my kid? I feel like when I give birth, even if my kid is 40 years and he needs something from me, I will be able to. That's what I want. If I'm able. Even if it's 70 years and I'm still available around and I can provide anything to him, I will still. But you have to look for yourself. I think I have to pass the other side. I'm going to pass the other side. No, let me just pass this side. Like I said, let me just pass this side. So forgive my camera when the lighting, it makes me dark. I'm not that brown, but I'm not so black. So but my camera makes it worse. Like, my camera makes it worse. When I pass and these people looking at me, I'm like, oh, you're looking at me, I can look at you too. But I don't want to give you that bad eye. I don't want it. No, no, it's not what I want. I want something different. Like, really different. That's what I need for sure. Like, have you ever wanted something different? I want a different life, man. It doesn't matter all those things. I don't believe in those things anymore. It doesn't matter whether you are born from Africa. If you are born from Africa, doesn't mean that you're going to suffer your whole life till you die. No. No. It has to change. It has to change, man. I don't want to believe that if I'm born in Africa, in Uganda to be particular, that I'm going to be suffering my whole life. No. No, no. I feel like there are other ways to make money. There are other ways. I can make money. I can make money and I be a millionaire. I can make money and I be very rich. And it won't even have, like, it won't have anything to do with my background. No. It won't be having anything to do with my background. I can make money. Even if my father, because like my father, his job is a driver, but he can't connect us. He can't connect us. That's a fact. So it's very sad, and I'm so ashamed that I used to think maybe, like, sometimes I look at my little brother, he still has that hope, or maybe my dad to connect him, but my dad is also, he doesn't have a way to connect him, because he's been driving his whole life, that trailer, driving that trailer every day. So I wish, like, me, when I get something, at least that something can be, I pray that, like, because my dad, when I look at him, he's been a driver, driving trailers, but he can't connect us, he can't put us on. Even if we say what, he can't connect us, he can't put us on. So me, I pray, at least if it's a job, or if it's something I am doing for money, I pray that that something can help me to put on some other person. Or to, I feel like these things where you say family business, I feel like you have a family business, you know that at least even if your kid tries everything and he fails, you know, like, oh my God, let's just go back to the family business. But unfortunately, in our family, we don't have a family business. I think when the other guy was telling me, I met a guy in a bar and was telling me he tried everything. After trying everything and he failed, he just went back to the family business. And their family business was in these memorials, I don't know. That's what he was telling me. Yeah? So I wish, like, if I can have something, and I know that I can put on anyone, whether my kid, whether my brother, but it's my daddy's job. We didn't benefit from his job, apart from, like, he's paying the school fees and all that. But you can't connect us to, you get? I don't know if you get it. So we have to go in the world and we look for ourselves. It's the harsh reality. I wish I can tell it to my brother, and I tell him, but I don't want to. Maybe you never know. But me, according to the way that I see things, I don't see it. I see that we are on our own. We are on our own. That's what I see. We are on our own. And it's very sad. Look at Kampala Road. But maybe it's just me thinking bad. But I need to just change my life for once. What's the point of living life? Man, I feel like sometimes these people that die, man, I feel like, okay, when people die we cry and all that because we feel their loss but I feel like those people, man, they are not suffering anymore. Those people that died, like for example, I have an uncle, he was called Bobo, Bob. It was called Bob, but because we have tribes in Uganda and the way that they pronounce his name was called Bobo instead of Bob. I don't know, man, he died. But I used to see him suffer. And his family, my dad, because he no, he wasn't the youngest, but he was the one next to the youngest. He suffered a lot, man. And his family, you see, they didn't have a family business or something. They didn't put him on, man. He was struggling with alcohol and all this. He didn't have money. His life. So, man, he died. He died. We all felt the loss of him dying. But the good thing about it is not struggling anymore. He's not in pain anymore. Like my grandmother, cancer. She struggled with cancer. Like, I don't know for how many months. Every day they are treating her. Every day they are treating her. Every day they are treating her. I felt like when she died, we cried and but I feel like at least she's not in pain anymore. I feel like she's not in pain anymore because cancer like really made her so weak. Her body all her body. I feel like it was so bad. So bad. I feel it was really so bad. But I don't want to say that death is good. I don't want to say it. But because of this pain of this world, man, of suffering. Yeah? All the suffering in this life, man, you feel like if somebody is really suffering in the world, I don't support suicide because suicide is physical. Like that guy was saying, like, you need to fight for your life even if you're on your last time. Even if you feel what you fight for your life, you fight. Yeah, I buy it. I really buy it. But those guys that commit suicide, are you going to judge somebody that committed suicide? That's what they will do here in Africa. They judge you. They say like, that guy, why should you commit suicide? Why should you? No. That's what they say. But it's just, I don't know, it's just about life. It is just about life, man. Those guys that commit suicide, me, I'm not judging you. Sometimes if you feel like I had an OB, it was called Aki Alan. He was my old school. He wasn't my friend, but I knew him because we're in the same science class. I remember like in my Form 6, I was doing sciences. So, those guys were not my friends. Those guys, those, but I knew them. It didn't. They were not my friends, but it didn't take away the fact that we were sharing a class together. So Aki Alan committed suicide, and like I was asking some people, like, what was the reason as to why Aki did it, and they were telling me like Aki got to know that he had AIDS. He had contracted HIV, AIDS, and I think it was so hard for him to carry it on, that pain emotionally and all that, knowing that his whole life is going to be on the meds and all that. I think he said to himself, man, what's the point of living in life, man? Then he committed suicide, man. I was at campus, was still at campus. That's when I learned that, oh my God, this hobby of mine that we were sharing, the same science class, committed suicide. And I was shocked, man. By then I didn't know, because I was suffering, but I wasn't suffering like this way. So man, he committed suicide, and I feel like if we sit with Aki right now and we ask him, why did you commit suicide? Is he happy of the decision that he made? He's not suffering anymore. He's not going to suffer with AIDS, with HIV. He's not going to suffer with it. So I support him, but I don't like it. Me, I'm going to fight. Yeah? I will be hungry every day. I will be happy to know that, yes, I died of hunger, at least. Like my grandmother, she died of cancer. At least she fought till cancer took over her. But I feel for her. I don't know about all these things they say about eternal life and all that. I don't believe in that shit. I know that when you are dead, you are gone. You are no longer available. It didn't happen. That's what I know, man. The other guy was telling me, I have a friend here, he was telling me like, I don't want to say, but let me just stop with that. Let me drink some water and stop with that. Stop at it. I stop it there. So I'm hungry, very hungry, but I fill my stomach with water. It's not food, but whenever I feel so much pain in my stomach, my belly, I have to drink some water. Yeah, so I've drunk some water. So I'll just go on like that till the day is done. But I want to change my life. I feel like I really need to be changing my life. I love to. Yes, I love to change my life. I really love to change my life. I love it. You think I don't want? I want all those fancy things. I want them. I wanted the basic needs. I wanted to be more about the basic needs. But because I've suffered a lot, man, I want everything. I want to be greedy. At first I just wanted the needs. I just wanted the needs, the house, the food, the electricity, the water, the shoes, the clothes, yeah? To pay the bills. To pay the bills. At first that's what I wanted, but because I've suffered a lot with this life, Now I feel like I want everything. I feel like it's not about the needs anymore. I feel like it's about this whole world, being greedy with this whole world. I feel like that's what I want for sure right now. I feel for sure that's what I want, because why does life have, like, it's not, I feel like it's not, everybody's not suffering. Okay, everybody's suffering a different way, right? But there are people that are not suffering, that's true, and they are there. They are not suffering. I don't want you to tell me of suffering of love, man. Don't tell me about love. Suffering of love. Because I suffered of love too. I know the suffering of love. I know that pain. I know that pain of suffering of love. Because I suffered with. I really suffered. I really did. But don't tell me about that. You don't dare tell me about it. Don't dare tell me, because the pain of suffering, the suffering with the stomach is very different with the suffering of love. Suffering of shoes. Like the village that where I come from, kids are not wearing shoes, man. They walk like even the roads. I see those people walking without shoes, man. Do you know how I feel? I feel very bad. Like, I feel like Uganda, we still have people that don't have shoes in Uganda. I meet those people every day. They don't have shoes in their legs and they are walking, man. Every day. If you look at their feet, man, you would love to cry. Why, man? Why does it have to be like that? Why is wealth poorly distributed in Africa? Because we have so many rich people. They are very rich. But then we have very poor people. Very poor. They are poor to the extent. Me, if I wasn't doing YouTube, I would call myself poor. But because I'm doing YouTube, that's why I'm rich. But if I didn't have that option of YouTube, oh my God, I don't know how I would have lived in this Uganda for sure. I don't know for sure how I would have lived. I don't know. I just don't know for sure. Because how would I live in this country? Because look at right now, I'm doing YouTube, but I'm broke every day, broken. Like the way that guy says, you are broken. So I could imagine myself, if I wasn't doing YouTube, I could be broke, at the same time miserable. My God. The harsh reality of living in this country called Uganda, man. To me, I don't know to other people. Because Uganda has a lot of rich people. Uganda has a lot of rich people, man. But they're so greedy. I don't like rich people, man. I just don't like them. But they worked for that. How can you say that you don't like somebody who worked hard for what they have? So, you can't say it. Okay, I will change my statement. I just don't know why they change, and I feel like when you work so hard and change people's lives, man, show somebody what to do. Like that guy was saying, cracking a code. Show somebody what to do. My dad can't show me anything to do. My father, it's sad. He can't teach me anything to do. But I would have loved to know that this thing that I'm doing, I learned it from my father. But he can't do it. And it's the reality. It's the reality about it. But I would love one day if I have a kid, maybe I can show you something. But my father also, I don't blame them. They came from a family of many people. Sometimes I wonder how those people are surviving. But we have a rich uncle. A rich uncle works with Pepsi. That's why I want to join Pepsi. Because that guy is very rich. All his money, I don't know if all his money, but part of his wealth, he got it from Pepsi. So that's why I really want to also join Pepsi. But I feel bad, man. That guy that didn't put on anyone. He's only the rich. He wants to be the only, not even wanting. How does he feel to be the only one who is not suffering financially, man? Yet everybody around is struggling. I don't know why they are like that. Why are people like that? So that's why I really need to work with Pepsi. Because he got that opportunity to be in Pepsi. But he didn't connect anyone else to Pepsi. So me, when I get into Pepsi, just me wishful thinking, right? If I get an opportunity to enter Pepsi, because that guy got money from Pepsi, I would love to enter Pepsi too. So if I get an opportunity to enter Pepsi, I will put on everybody. I can't be the only one, man. You can't be the only one, man. You want to be the only one every day? Be the only one for some time, but you want to be the only rich person? Oh. No. Africa, man, you need to change. Africa. You can have a lot of rich people, man. I had to cross the road. It's not about even being rich. It's not about being rich, man. It's about the responsibilities, the bills, man. The responsibility, the bills. Everybody just wants to take care of themselves. The bills, that's all. Let the rich people be so rich. Let them die with their rich. With their riches. It's about just life. Surviving in life, man. We just want to survive. We just want to put food in our bellies. That's all. We have some clothes, then we live life till we die. But you get the opportunities and you have the opportunities you yourself. You're greedy. Pepsi doesn't belong to you, you guy. So if you failed that uncle of mine, if you refuse to connect anyone to Pepsi, when I enter Pepsi, I will find my way. I don't know, I'm just wishful thinking. If I get a chance to enter Pepsi, because you refuse to connect anyone to Pepsi because you want to be the only person who is rich from Pepsi. Me. Me, when I get that opportunity, if it happens and I get into Pepsi, I'll put on everybody, and I want you to be alive, seeing it. How I'm connecting everyone. How I'm connecting everyone. I'll connect everyone. Everyone. Everybody that I will connect them. I love it to connect. Even though people don't connect me to anything, me, when I get that opportunity, I will connect them. Because I know what it feels like. My God. I needed to pass. So where am I going to pass? Yeah, I can pass here. So So I need to be like the world has a lot of people, man. These people, this whole people, we are all given birth to. I came here yesterday and they were putting tents. I don't know. But me, I have to go my way. I have to go and find my way. All these people survive, man. How do they survive? So I'll just go my way. That's what I will do. So I complain a lot. Forgive my childish behavior of complaining a lot. But I find myself when I'm complaining every time because I don't have anywhere to report. I don't report to the police. I don't go to the police because the police wants money. I don't go to church, the church wants money. I don't go to a mosque. I don't go to all those places where people go to. I find myself here. This is the only place where I get to report. So I came very late and very sad. It's very sad. I don't know. I just don't know, man, if I'm doing the right thing or the wrong thing. I just don't know. And I don't care anymore. I don't care. No. Responsibility. I need to take responsibility. So, I just want to know. I just want to be doing something that is good. Something that can change my life. I wanted music. I don't know. Music disappointed me because I wanted it so much and I didn't put any effort. So I don't know about my life, man. I just don't know about my life. I just don't know. In Uganda, they laugh at you. They will know my condition and they will laugh. They will mock me. They will abuse me. They will say that I deserve it. But I will be asking myself, what else can they do? They are all depressed people. The world turned people so like their hearts. That's how they are. But me, I don't care. I love to feel it when they are attacking me, my heart. Oh my God, this distance is very long. And remember, it rained in the morning. And then I've taken this distance. And I have to take it again when I'm coming back. In the night, you will be seeing that video in the night. So it's just crazy. The things that I chose are so crazy. That's why they call me crazy, those people. But it's good they call me that. I feel like it's really good they call me that. I wish they can call me another worse name. I feel like I will be at peace. My heart will be at peace. So, they need to be really going. Oh, I finally entered this place. But I feel very tired. I'm very hungry. My God. I don't know. Last time I was telling myself I should not say that God name again. No. I should get God out of my mouth. Get God out of my life. Because sometimes that's what I tell myself. But then I find myself talking about God again. I just don't know. It's just in me. It's just in me. I don't know. But I'm tired. I've reached very late. I'm going to be here for a short time. But it's okay. It is okay. I don't know. I have to understand that my reality is going to be very harsh. But I'm not going to fear it. Yeah? I'm going to, my reality is going to be very harsh. It's not going to treat me good at end. And I think I'm just starting to feel the pain of this life. But I'll be strong. That's what I will do. I'll really be strong. Yes, I will cry sometimes. Yes, I will curse life. But I was born. I found myself here. Yeah? Two people had sex and they gave birth to me. So I was born into this life. I didn't tell anybody to give birth to me. I just found myself when I was a baby, like everybody here. So I'm going to take it up. Accept that I came into this unknown, into this. So I'll just try to man up and draw my mind, draw myself up. That's what I will try to do. It's very, I don't know. I would, even if I don't want to believe in myself, even if life gives me all the reasons to never believe in myself, I will defy everything and I believe in myself. I will believe in myself. There's a time that I wasn't believing in myself, but that time is normal. I believe in myself. I really believe in myself. I believe in myself. That is for true. That's the truth. I really do believe in myself. Yes, sometimes I feel like I'm doubting myself, but I won't bully myself like the way those kids in school used to bully me, I won't bully myself. I would love myself like the way that I love you. So I love you. I said anything that you didn't like, you felt so bad about it. I'm very sorry. Please forgive me. My condition is pushing me so hard. But I just want you to know that I love you. I love you. Take good care after yourself.